with a base runner now on third. Riley Sawyer.
And finally, welcome back here at a Riverside Park. We're going to keep cutting down on these problems every single time. Thank you for those that have been patient with our waiting. Right now, just running around just about everywhere trying to figure everything out. But right now, going to update the score on the scoreboard. But as of right now, it is all Madisonville-North Hopkins. They lead this game 6-0 after that last play. And it has just been dominant for the Lady Maroons right now.
Kirk awaits and watches it go by for a strike. That's one of those, I'm just surprised she did not. Have you noticed some hesitancy in her so far?
And Kirk lets a strike go by.
So a misfire right there, or at least a on target for Johnson. But just
It is a 2-1 in the count. We'll see here what Johnson can do. Pitch for her, and that one is going to go high. Base runner on third, so going to have to be really, really careful here with what you do. It's 3-1 in the count. Going to be interesting now how you work back from this deficit. It's 2 outs in the inning as well, so you've got the ability to send the Maroons back to their own dugout here with a good opportunity from Sophie Johnson. A pitch, and that one is going to hit the dirt. It's going to advance the runner. That one is the one-hole Sadie Kirk. So before we cut the stream live, Madisonville-North Hopkins decided to go through their whole lineup for me, but now we get to reintroduce everybody. Now, in the 2-hole for Madisonville-North Hopkins, it'll be Sophie Fraley. Fraley, she's 1 for 1 today. We'll see here in her second at-bat. She'll put that one in the infield. Scott fields it and just cannot get to it at first base. Is Molly back? That's going to run 2 runners home. North Hopkins 8-0 lead right now after yet another error is going to prove costly once again. This Madisonville team coming off some very, very big wins. Their biggest of the season having to be that 7-6 W over Caldwell County. Now Sydney Skeen up to the plate in the 3-hole. Johnson just 1 out away from getting out of this inning. Trying to stop the bleeding here. The pitch is going to go inside for ball 1. Swing and into the outfield. That's going to be another base hit. Trying to bring one home. Cotton, play at home. And Sawyer cannot get to her. Great effort that time by Kaylin Cotton, trying to get it downfield to the catcher. But junior Riley Sawyer just can't get a mitt on her. And now it's a 9-0 lead for Madisonville-North Hopkins. Maggie Kilo in the 4-hole. She's got a runner in scoring position still, trying to hit double digits here in the top of the first. Johnson in the circle so far today, just looking for that final out of the inning and bring Dawson up to the plate. The swing, that one's going to be popped up into center field, and the play is made. That'll send us to a break. Dawson Springs allows 9 runs in that one. Madisonville up at the top of the mountain. We'll see how far Dawson can climb at the bottom of the first in just a moment here on the Tradewater Sports Network.
As the warmer weather approaches, we encourage you to reach out to Tradewater Heating and Air for all of your HVAC needs. With over 30 years of experience in servicing and installing all major brands, we are committed to serving our community and treating our customers like family. Whether you require new construction, a retrofit for your existing system, or a tune-up to ensure your unit operates at optimal performance, we are here to assist you. Please contact us at 270-875-8896. You can also connect with us on Facebook or visit our website at tradewaterheatingandair.com.
Sometimes the standard just won't cut it. When your loads are oversized, heavy, or built to unique specs, Kentucky A1 pallets build what you need. Strong, reliable, and made right here in the South. From 5 pallets to 50, Kentucky A1 pallets deliver custom builds fast. No big minimum, no excuses. Just quality that holds up every time. Whatever your job demands, trust Kentucky A1 pallets. Strength beneath every shipment.
Treat yourself at Squeeze and Scoop Shop, the go-to destination to celebrate with everyone's favorite treat, ice cream. Fill up a cone, cup, or milkshake with one of our 24 flavors. Swing by Squeeze and Scoop Shop, located in Veterans Square at 109 East Railroad Avenue, Dawson Springs, Kentucky, or give them a call at 270-841-1681.
And welcome back here to Riverside Park, just a moment away from starting off here in the bottom of the first. Madisonville, they lead 9-0 right now. And Briley Sawyer up to the plate. We'll see here what she can do in her first at-bat of the day. The catcher, she's been a valuable piece to the infield this year, as that one's going to tap her bat and behind her for strike one. Kendall Pro in the circle for Madisonville-North Hopkins so far this season. We'll see here how she can go up against this Dawson Springs team that is sitting on a 3-game win streak, but they are staring down a big hole here. Pro, the pitch right down the middle, and Sawyer now with an 0-2 hole. We'll see here how she responds. That one is going to go low, bottom corner. So good eye that time by Sawyer to keep this one alive. And wisely holding up is Briley Sawyer. She watches that one go low. It did look right down the alley for her. So 2-2 count for Sawyer here in the one hole, trying to get her first on base, trying to get her a little bit of time on base for her here. That one going to go outside, and now what was once an 0-2 count is now full, and Sawyer wisely holding up, showing that veteran leadership to the rest of her lineup. 3-2. Here's the pitch from Pro. Sawyer going to swing and miss, and that'll be an out. And now up to the plate, Audrey Scott. That one going to go high and outside for ball one. Audrey Scott saw her pitch last night. 12 strikeouts against Community Christian. Impressive performance for someone that is only in 7th grade. So plenty of time for her, as that she's going to watch that one go outside. And we talk about her ability in the circle, but another thing about Scott, you have to when you watch her play, you do not see a 7th grader. You see that veteran leadership, the ability to really watch this game and see it from the terms of an almost adult here. Scott, she'll swing at that one and pop it out behind her for strike one, the first foul of the count here. No runners on base for Scott, trying to be the first one here for the Lady Panthers. One out here. Kendall Pro, that one's a swing and a miss for Scott, and now it's a 2-2 count. Now having to work back into it here is Audrey Scott. Here's the pitch by Pro. That one will go high, but down into the zone, and Scott can't deal with it. Now up next is Aaliyah Cook in the batting lineup. And Aaliyah Cook, an 8th grader, another one of these players that shows that veteran ability, that veteran presence on this team, despite only being in middle school. So we'll see here what she does. 2 outs on the board. Dawson Springs trying to keep this inning alive. That one going to go low for ball 1. That one inside as well. So Cook, looking at a 2-0 count. You do have to give credit to these Dawson Springs batters. One thing you've been seeing is they are letting these balls go past them. The main thing that they've really needed here is just to be able to find one that they want to swing at. Great effort this time, though, in the circle by Kendall Pro, not giving these players anything that they might want to swing at. And Cook will let that one go inside again. You've seen the strategy that Pro's got here on Cook, trying to catch her, trying to get her to swing on the inside, because that's how she's gotten these past 2 batters out. But so far, Cook has not taken the bait. 3-0 count. And that's going to be it. Aaliyah Cook is going to advance to first base on 4 straight balls. And now here's Perlina Hofheinz. And Hofheinz here will try to keep this inning alive. 1 base runner, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Pro. She'll let that one go low. And once again, you know, from the perspective I've got up here, a lot of these pitches looking good, but also you can't see if they hit the dirt or get too low. So from right now, Hofheinz, great look that time, 1-0 count. And Cook battling in the base path. That's going to be a strike for Hofheinz, and almost trying to catch Aaliyah Cook from trying to steal second. She's got the speed to do it, but the main thing is going to have to be battling right here against catcher Maggie Killo. One 1-1 count. Trying to check on her base runner. And that one's going to be way inside. They're going to say she clipped her. So that's going to advance another base runner. And we've got 2 runners on base, 1 in scoring position as Kaylin Cotton takes to the plate. And Cotton and it does look like there might have been a little bit of a mistake there. And that pitch, it looks like did not hit Hofheinz. I think she thought she got hit there. And so now it's a 2-1 count again for Hofheinz. Still plenty of work left to do for both pitcher and batter. And there it is. Actually, it was 3-1. And now it's time for Kaylin Cotton to take to the plate. 2 runners on base. Cotton, she's got a strong bat. We've seen her use it before this year. We'll see what she does here. And she'll use it, putting it right into the, it'll be an easy routine catch, and there it is. And the innings turn over, and it's still a 9-0 game. We'll be right back after this quick break here on the Tradewater Sports Network.
Treat yourself at Squeeze and Scoop Shop, the go-to destination to celebrate with everyone's favorite treat, ice cream. Fill up a cone, cup, or milkshake with one of our 24 flavors. Swing by Squeeze and Scoop Shop, located in Veterans Square at 109 East Railroad Avenue, Dawson Springs, Kentucky. Or give them a call at 270-841-1681.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
And welcome back here to Riverside Park. Dawson Springs continuing to warm up, finishing that up here. Sophie Johnson will remain in the circle here for the Lady Panthers. So far today, though, it has been all Madisonville-North Hopkins. They lead 9-0 here now in the second inning. My name's Isaac Bourne. And so far, it has just been a story of two sides. Madisonville-North Hopkins has done an incredible job at finding ways around Sophie Johnson's pitching and finding ways to either benefit off the errors of the Lady Panthers or put themselves in great playing position. Now heading to the plate, it'll be number 27, AJ Gill. That one low for the first pitch for Sophie Johnson. And a 1-0 count here is Johnson. That pitch is going to go inside for ball 2. And Johnson getting her first ever start here at home. The junior has been a big part of the growth of this team and has continued to really be a big part of just the age and veteranship on this team. Johnson, one of only 2 juniors and one of 3 upperclassmen on this team. And you can kind of see the leadership that she exhibits on this field. Johnson now want to go down and into the zone, and that's the first strike of the count. 2-1 here for the junior. Johnson, here's the pitch again, and that's a swing and a miss. It'll hit the dirt, but Gill will swing at it. So now Johnson up in the count. One more strike will put her out. Johnson, just 1 strikeout today out of the 3 outs already put down for the Panthers. We'll see here if she can pick up lucky number 2. The pitch, and that one's going to go high right to the shoulder of Gill. And you see there, Johnson just kind of lost the hold of it. And that right there is going to send Gill to first base. Not a tough break for Johnson, who right there looked like she had Gill on the ropes. So now Nevaeh Lindell will step up to the plate. Number 19 for the Lady Maroons. One runner on base, no outs for Madisonville. Here's the first pitch for Johnson. That one down and into the zone, trying to get something, and it's going to go into the outfield. That's going to give Gill 2 bases, and just 2 as Hopkins will hold it up there at third, as Gill will steal twice, and all just for the 1 strike. So now A.J. Gill in scoring position, putting Dawson Springs in jeopardy of giving North Hopkins the 10-point lead. And Johnson, that pitch will go high, and you see Gill advancing there. One thing you got to mention about this field has to be that enormous length between the batter's box and the backstop, something that you can kind of still see is a characteristic of this being a baseball field put into softball form. That one will go high, but just not down enough into the zone for ball 2. And Gill's going to advance right there. It looks like into home. It looks like Sawyer might have lost the ball there. And Johnson, that one is going to stay up. The breaking ball going to go for another ball. 3-0 count for Johnson. We'll see here if she can fight herself back into it. Johnson, she'll let that one loose and way out into the backstop. And you're starting to see as Lindell, a little bit of a high IQ moment there, takes the walk and uses the crazy pitch to bring herself into second. Now you see head coach Amanda Scott going to have a meeting with her pitcher. So far, not been a very fun day for Johnson. She's had a great performance in the circle in that first inning, but it looks like she's going to go ahead and make the switch. Is now coming into the game here is going to be Sperlin. So that'll be the day for Sophie Johnson. And we're going to take a quick break. Dawson Springs warming up a new pitcher. No outs on the board. We'll be right back here on the Tradewater Sports Network.
There are a lot of words I would use to describe my daughter. Kind, strong, hilarious. When I think about how much she's experienced in her life, we can't help but be inspired by her every day. So really, we are the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
Sometimes the standard just won't cut it. When your loads are oversized, heavy, or built to unique specs, Kentucky A1 pallets build what you need. Strong, reliable, and made right here in the South. From 5 pallets to 50, Kentucky A1 pallets deliver custom builds fast. No big minimum, no excuses. Just quality that holds up every time. Whatever your job demands, trust Kentucky A1 pallets. Strength beneath every shipment.
And welcome back here to here to the banks of the Tradewater River on the Tradewater Sports Network. I'm Isaac Bourne, and a new pitcher into the game for Dawson Springs as Sophie Johnson's day is over. Josie Sperlin now steps into the circle, the 7th grader. Now looking here to win this battle with one runner on second base. She's got Kendall Prow, and that one's going to get caught at second base. Give the credit that time to Piper Pritt. That'll be out number 1, and what a great catch by her. And that'll also keep the base runner on second. Strike there is Lindell trying to work off second, and you see Pritt now moving a little bit over. And that one's going to be a ball, going to get loose from Sawyer, going to advance the base runner to third. So a 1-1 count here. 10-0 lead for Madisonville. We'll see here the 7th grader once again. That's 2 7th graders and 2 nights in the circle for Dawson Springs. We saw Audrey Scott there last night as that one's going to go too far inside for ball 2. 2-1 count here for the Lady Panthers. That one will go low again, and now Sperlin looking down a little bit of a hole. Going to need 2 strikes, contrary to just her 1 ball to end this count. Runner on third, so it is a dangerous situation. And that one just a little too far inside, and that's going to advance the base runner to first. Reset the count, new runner up to the plate. And it'll be a turnover of the lineup, excuse me. It'll be number 33, Kendall Patterson. Patterson today 0 for 1 in the base on the at bat. We'll see here if she can do something with it. We'll see now against a different pitcher in Sperlin. Going for the bunt, and that one's going to get loose of Sawyer. She's going to put her hands up, but the official doesn't grant it towards her. And so that's going to advance a runner home and then 1 to third base. 11-0 here in this one as Madisonville scores another one on the wild pitch, and that's going to continue to plague both teams here. Is just the inability to really count on that backstop anymore. Swing and a miss for Patterson, and good job by Sawyer getting on top of it as Audrey Collins just waiting for 1 mess up. And that's another swing and a miss. 1-2 count here for Patterson. Just 1 more put her out. Sperlin still looking for that first backwards K of the day. Trying to get that one here with the runner on third. Here's the pitch, and that's another swing and a miss. And Patterson's going to retire another batter tonight, and that's 2 outs in the inning. Good start here for Sperlin. She does allow the 1 run on the wild pitch, but then immediately follows that up with a strikeout. And that's exactly the type of memory you need as the lineup turns over. Now Sadie Kirk back up for her 3rd trip to the plate. She's 0 for 0 as Kirk's going to pop that one up, shallow outfield, and it's going to be caught. And that right there is going to signify the end of that one. We'll be right back here on the Tradewater Sports Network.
As the warmer weather approaches, we encourage you to reach out to Tradewater Heating and Air for all of your HVAC needs. With over 30 years of experience in servicing and installing all major brands, we are committed to serving our community and treating our customers like family. Whether you require new construction, a retrofit for your existing system, or a tune-up to ensure your unit operates at optimal performance, we are here to assist you. Please contact us at 270-875-8896. You can also connect with us on Facebook or visit our website at tradewaterheatingandair.com. From the time you walk in the door to the fist bump at the end, Rusty's Barbershop makes you feel like family. From high-quality haircuts to clean beard trims, Rusty's is the place to go to improve your look in minutes with their walk-in service. Located on 100 Water Street in Dawson Springs, pay a visit and leave with a smile on your face.
And welcome back here to Riverside Park. Just about to get started here in the 6-hole. It's going to be Katie Blanchard. And Blanchard, for her first trip to the plate today, it'll be interesting to see what she does. Coming into last night, she was the leader in this team in batting average. Blanchard will put that one into the infield and down. That one's going to get through for a base hit for Blanchard, and now that's going to set up Sophie Johnson. Oh, I guess it switched. It's actually now, number 3, Josie Sperlin. Excuse me for playing the incorrect one. Then I'll go down for ball number 1. Swing and a miss for a strike. 1-1 count here for Sperlin. Kendall Pro still in the circle. That one going to go high. Runner on base and continuing to really challenge here. That one will go outside for ball 3. Excuse me, ball 2. Here's the pitch. And that one in the zone, going to touch it on the outside. And now Sperlin, a 2-2 count for her, going to have to work back into it. And strike 3 looking there, the backwards K for Pro. So now with 1 out on the board, here's Molly back up to the plate. Another 8th grader on this Dawson Springs lineup. Still a runner on base. And that's Blanchard. She had that base hit just a moment ago. Back, she's going to tip it there, so it is going to go for a strike. And Pro somehow up and down into the zone. The breaking ball broke all the way down the hill and into the catcher's mitt. What an incredible pitch there for Pro. And so now here's back. Now 0-2 hole for her. Excuse me, 1-2 hole, and she is going to tip that one for a foul. So she'll stay alive. Great veteran effort that time by the 8th grader. Reminder, Blanchard's still on first base over there, so it'll be interesting to see what they do in terms of trying to maybe pick up a stolen base here. The swing into the base paths and just bobbled. That's going to put 2 players on base, and Dawson Springs with a runner in scoring position has Miley Lowe heading up to the plate. And so Miley Lowe, the lone senior on this team, going to get a chance to score the lone run for the Dawson Springs Lady Panthers if she can put bat to ball here. That one is going to go high for ball one. And strike one there. That one's going to go outside. Wisely watched that time as Lowe, just about the most veteran ability you can get on this squad, as Lowe set to be a student at the University of Kentucky next year, continuing to just be the lone senior that does many of the athletics here for Dawson, as that one's going to be fouled off to the right side. Lowe now in a 2-2 hole. It's her first time up at the plate today, too, so we'll see what she does with it. Here's the pitch, and Lowe's going to watch that go right across her shins. And so the count is full for Miley Lowe. A strike sends her to the dugout, and a ball loads the bases here. Lowe's going to let that one go, and the bases once again loaded, as now Briley Sawyer going to take to the base to home plate. Bases loaded for Dawson Springs. 1 out. Dangerous position for the Lady Panthers. And we'll see here if Sawyer can grab hold of this one. Infield playing way in. That one is going to go down as a strike on the outside corner. You see that infield looking like they're playing for a bunt from Sawyer, but if you know Briley Sawyer, she's not going to want to bunt this one. She's going to want to send a message here from Riverside Park. 0-1 count. That one will go way high, and they're going to say it hit Sawyer. So that's going to score for Dawson Springs, and they're going to take to the board for the first time today. Audrey Scott now up to bat. Bases loaded now. Dawson Springs, their first run of the game, bases loaded. Scott, she's going to let that one go, and it's going to hit the bottom corner of the zone, somehow going for a strike. 0-1 count for Cook. Here's Pro the pitch, 0-1. And Scott thought about swinging at it there, but wisely will hold up as that one barely misses her. So 1-1. Like we mentioned, only 1 out on the board as well. Very dangerous situation if you're the Lady Maroons right now. She's going to put a bat to it, and base path interference. We'll see here if Lowe, who's going to get called for it. A bit of an infraction here. Everybody going to get sent back to the bases. Interesting position. Not sure what you call that there. You don't see that very often. Bases still loaded. Not sure if I should put down for a score, another score. They are going to keep it, and they are going to keep it at 1. Run tally is going to stay that way. Miley Lowe called out there. They'll take away the run. Swing and a miss for Cook that time. 0-2 count with 2 outs on the board. Here's the 0-2. That one high, almost back down into the zone for Pro, but it'll stay as a ball here. Now Dawson Springs without room for error, 2 outs on the board. And that's a swing and a miss, and that is what's going to send us to another break. We'll be right back in a moment here on the Tradewater Sports Network.
Sometimes the standard just won't cut it. When your loads are oversized, heavy, or built to unique specs, Kentucky A1 pallets build what you need. Strong, reliable, and made right here in the South. From 5 pallets to 50, Kentucky A1 pallets deliver custom builds fast. No big minimum, no excuses. Just quality that holds up every time. Whatever your job demands, trust Kentucky A1 pallets. Strength beneath every shipment. Sometimes the standard just won't cut it.
Squeeze and Scoop Shop, the go-to destination to celebrate with everyone's favorite treat, ice cream. Fill up a cone, cup, or milkshake with one of our 24 flavors. Swing by Squeeze and Scoop Shop, located in Veterans Square at 109 East Railroad Avenue, Dawson Springs, Kentucky. Or give them a call at 270-841-1681.
And welcome back here to Dawson Springs, Kentucky. I'm Isaac Bourne. And so far, the story has been all for Madisonville-North Hopkins. And evidently so, the Lady Maroons have had everything they've wanted. But in this moment that we have, we want to send a shout out to our sponsors, but also tell you that if you do want to be a sponsor here for the Tradewater Sports Network, scan the QR code on screen, and we've got 4 different sponsorship plans for any type of business that might want to put some money towards what is so far been a successful project. Independently, this is run through the Dawson Springs Independent School District and run by just me, Isaac Bourne, but also thanks to Logan Davenport, the athletic director, for his help in a lot of ways as well. But with more financial help, that this is something that we can continue to improve and continue to just get more help with. So for those that are interested, scan the QR code on screen. And thank you guys so much for tuning in here to the Tradewater Sports Network. That one is going to be a routine play there at first, as that's going to give Dawson Springs the first out here of the inning. Top of the third, and now up to the plate, number 3 for Madisonville-North Hopkins, Sydney Skeen. For ball 1 for Skeen. In the circle, Josie Sperlin. That one will go inside, trying to coax Skeen into swinging at that one. 2-0 count here. We'll see here if Sperlin can pick up her first ball of the count. That time going to be ball number 3. 3-0 here for the 7th grader Sperlin. And that one looked like it might have been in the zone, but not to the umpire. That's going to send a runner to first and reset the count. Up to the plate now, Maggie Killo. One runner on base. We'll see how Dawson Springs plays this one. Sawyer going to let her go to second, as that one's also going to go too low for a ball. And you're seeing Skeen really try to work herself onto third, but good effort that time by Sawyer to keep an eye on the base runner. Sperlin in need of a strike here to get back on track, and she's not going to find it that time. So 3-0, Sperlin just needs that one strike to get herself back on track. She's thrown 7 straight. She's going to find it there, and that's enough also for Sawyer to keep a good eye on third base. Runner still on second for Dawson Springs, and this count still alive. 3-1 here. We'll see if Sperlin can keep this one up. Here's the pitch. That one high and going to go for a walk. So that's going to advance another runner to first. 2 runners on the base paths as now A.J. Gill up to the plate for the Lady Maroons. Dawson Springs still just one out here, trying to keep Madisonville-North Hopkins scoreless here in this inning. Pitch, that's going to go quick, but through the legs of Sawyer. Going to have to try to get it to home plate quickly, but that's going to score for Skeen. Runner on second as well for Madisonville, and a very costly error. As Sperlin just continues to not be able to really find the zone as of recent. 12-1 lead now for the Lady Maroons after the stolen home plate. 1-0 count. And that breaking ball can't break into the zone, as that's going to go for ball 2. Dawson Springs, you've got to give them credit today. They continue to fight in this one, scoring a run against a Madisonville team that has just been on their A game tonight. That one's going to be swung on, and it's going to go down out into very far right field. We'll see if they can get to it. They will. Going to see if they're going to go home, and she's going to round the bases. Home run for Madisonville. Just puts it in the exact right spot that you want it. And A.J. Gill is going to be the benefactor of an incredible play and an incredible hit. Dawson Springs now staring down a 13-run hole after that last score. Nevaeh Lindell will watch that one go by for ball 1. Lindell, she'll put a bat to it and put it in the exact right spot. And that one's going to go under the fence for a ground rule double. Players are going to put their hands up, signifying time. And that's a lucky break for Dawson Springs. For Dawson Springs, as Lindell saw that one go really far. Still 1 out. Runner on second. Kendall Pro. She's been in the circle as the pitcher today. That ball missed high for ball 2. Excuse me, ball 1. Excuse me, that is ball 2. Folks, that's why you don't doubt your own calls, as that one's going to go as another ball. Sperlin in a big hole right now. Sperlin, that pitch is going to go high for another ball. And that is going to walk Pro to first base. That one's going to go straight to Sperlin, and that's going to put 3 runners on base. Play it home, and that one's going to be safe. 15-1 is the lead for Madisonville. Now up to the plate. And Jaslyn Hampton, she'll take to the plate for the first time today, substituting in for number 24, Audrey Collins. Excuse me, she'll be in for Kendall Patterson. Pitch from Sperlin. Going to go down, but just not quite into the zone for ball 1. Strike 1 there. Going to paint the outside of the zone for the first strike. Sperlin, she's been in a bit of a hole as of recent. One of the better pitchers on this Dawson Springs lineup, but so far today has just been absolutely tortured by this Madisonville lineup. That one going to go low for ball 2. Two count. Sawyer. And she's going to make the play at home plate. And that very much needed for Sawyer, who's just been unlucky so far today on those outs. But today she's going to send one of them to the dugout, and that's going to be Kendall Pro. And you see Madisonville starting to get greedy here, and that time just does not benefit from that greediness. Now full count, chance to end the inning here. Gonna pop that one up into the left side, and the catch is dropped by Cook. And that right there is gonna bring another one home for Madisonville and send another one to second. 16-1 is the lead. Now here's Sadie Kirk. Lineup turns back over. Looking into Kirk today. She's 0 for 1. Ball 1 as that one's going to get loose again for Sperlin all the way into the backstop. And that's going to allow the runner to advance another base. 2 balls, no strikes. And Hampton does touch home plate. We'll see what they call here on that one. Bit of an looks like an infraction of some kind. We'll see what the system reads it as, but for now it is 16-1. Excuse me, 17-1.
Seven.
17-1 is the lead. Dawson Springs just trying to get out of this inning here as Couric heading off this lineup. Sperlin's pitch too low. 3-1 count.
If you were to have ice cream, though, what flavor? 3-1. Swung on.
Popped up into the left field. That one could overcome the wall. And oh my goodness, Aaliyah Cook. She's going to fall into the backstop there and make the catch. And right there, that shows right there that the fence is temporary, but a moment is forever. Aaliyah Cook makes the highlight play and sends us to another break. We'll be right back after that one here on the Tradewater Sports Network.
Sometimes the standard just won't cut it. When your loads are oversized, heavy, or built to unique specs, Kentucky A1 pallets build what you need. Strong, reliable, and made right here in the South. From 5 pallets to 50, Kentucky A1 pallets deliver custom builds fast. No big minimum, no excuses. Just quality that holds up every time. Whatever your job demands, trust Kentucky A1 pallets. Strength beneath every shipment.
There are a lot of words I would use to describe my daughter. Kind, strong, hilarious. When I think about how much she's experienced in her life, we can't help but be inspired by her every day. So really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
And welcome back here to Riverside Park. Here where Perlina Hopkins will take to the plate next. And Hopkins earlier today, we'll see what she has earlier. We'll see what she did earlier today, but coming into this game, Dawson Springs was on that 3-game win streak, but right now Madisonville having whatever they want with the Lady Panthers. That one going to go down for strike one. Hopkins 0 for 0 in her one other at-bat today. That one's going to go for a strike. 0-2 count. As Kendall Pro not playing any games to start off this inning. Bottom of the third. Right down the middle as Hopkins is going to be retired for out number 1. And now here's Kaylin Cotton up to the plate. Oh, 1-0 count here for Kaylin Cotton. We've seen that she's got the bat to put one of these pretty far out past that fence, just has been unable to find one and unleash it so far in these 2 games at home. That one's going to dance to the outside for another ball. Cotton 0 for 1 today. Kendall Pro up to 52 pitches tonight. So not too much of a body of work that she's needed in the circle to retire these Dawson Springs batters. As Cotton's going to watch that one go too far inside for ball 3. So a completely different count this time than we saw at the last at-bat. 3 strikes and an out last time. Cotton going to put a bat to it, and it's going to get down into deep left field. Cotton's going to go for 2. Cut off at third, and it's going to get through. Kaylin Cotton, she's going to grab 3 bases and stop there, and what a sequence for Kaylin Cotton. And now Katie Blanchard up to the plate for Dawson Springs with the chance to bring in Cotton. Dawson Springs a chance in scoring position, and very evidently so. Here's Kendall Pro with the pitch. Blanchard, she's going to put that one fair and into foul territory. That one's going to overcome the foul territory, and that's going to bring her 2. Blanchard with the RBI, and Kaylin Cotton is going to score for run number 2 for Dawson Springs. Here's Josie Sperlin at the plate. It's a swing and a miss for strike 1 for her. Oh, 1 count. Another swing and a miss. 0-2 count for the middle schooler, Josie Sperlin. She's got another runner in scoring position here, too. And right down the middle for strike 3 looking. Now here's number 25, Molly, back up to the plate. Back 0 for 1 today. She's got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs on the board. She'll put a bat to it for strike 1 on the foul. One more run for Dawson Springs would prolong this game a little longer than Madisonville expected with that 15-run rule. Back, she's going to put that one into the infield, play it first, and it'll be made there. And that right there is going to end off the inning. We'll take a quick break here on the Tradewater Sports Network.
From the time you walk in the door to the fist bump at the end, Rusty's Barbershop makes you feel like family. From high-quality haircuts to clean beard trims, Rusty's is the place to go to improve your look in minutes with their walk-in service. Located on 100 Water Street in Dawson Springs, pay a visit and leave with a smile on your face.
Sometimes the standard just won't cut it. When your loads are oversized, heavy, or built to unique specs, Kentucky A1 pallets build what you need. Strong, reliable, and made right here in the South. From 5 pallets to 50, Kentucky A1 pallets deliver custom builds fast. No big minimum, no excuses. Just quality that holds up every time. Whatever your job demands, trust Kentucky A1 pallets. Strength beneath every shipment.
There are a lot of words I would use to describe my daughter. Kind, strong, hilarious. When I think about how much she's experienced in her life, we can't help but be inspired by her every day. So really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.